You know who it is, the Don Castaneda, expert life coach, recovery coach, intervention professional, here to present to you my new label, Eternal Lantern. You can find me on YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, and a bunch of other platforms. So let's see if I can top up Spotify real quick. So on YouTube, just type in Eternal Lantern topic. That's the easiest way to find me. And it's a new channel, but I've got quite a few videos. I'm the one with the piano. Always look for a piano. I usually have that as an album cover. And there's this is a Placelet by Memories, my first album. I got a couple more on the way. They're being released soon. So this is a demo.
What's new with Google Ads? Google AI
After this
powers
ad,
campaigns that work for you.
an intro, a demo as to how it sounds, and so it's meant to be study music mostly for studying, going to school, reading books, going to the library, driving in your car, etc. But you can listen to it whenever you want, working out, things like that, calming, meditative, relaxing, drinking tea, having a family get together, and things like that. So here's Amazon, and I'll do the same thing. I'll type in Eternal. There are some people with the same name, but you have to find me. Type in Eternal Lantern, and I'm one of the my music comes up first, but I'm the one without the profile, so I have to click on that. The profile hasn't been generated yet, but here's my music here. So there's all my music, and then Amazon Music has my music. I mean Apple Music, and it'll be in the iTunes store and the Amazon store as well. You don't have to buy anything. If you want to support, just listen to the tracks, and that's enough support for me. So Lantern, Eternal Lantern, and this is Apple Music, and here I am. So here's my latest album. It is called Remembered by the Stars, or a soft, the soft miracles remembered by stars. The soft miracles remembered by stars. So that was interesting. That was very deep to me to create that. So and here it is, artist Eternal Lantern. Moonlight Held in a Lantern, that's the second album. And all my albums are likely going to have 10 to 12 tracks. Most of them are having 12 tracks so far, and they're all instrumental. Check them out. Here's a preview. And some are better than others, some are different. Golden Spiral Focus. And I don't, it's some of them are 3 to 5 minutes, and the same thing on Spotify. What do you want to play? Type in Eternal Lantern, and there might be some other ones like me. There's 1.0. You have to find me. So on this one, this artist, this one doesn't have a piano. It's the only one that doesn't, but it's has some soldiers. That was a March of the Reckoning, but this is me right here. So you have to find me. It's very new, so I don't have a lot of listeners, but here are all the discographies, tracks, albums. Moonlight Held in a Lantern, a Placelet by Memory, and that's this country, America, Placelet by Memories. Every memory you've ever had, whether it's home, in your state, in your city, in the country. If most of the time it happens in America if you're from here. So it's very sentimental, and it holds a lot of sentiment and value. There's a lot of family events that have taken place here in this country. So here they are. Here's the first one, and gotta sign up, download app. I'm not gonna do all that right now, but here I am on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and you can support me just simply by listening. Here I'm on YouTube, and that's the best support I can get. You don't have to pay anything, and that's enough for me. So here's what I'll also say. Obviously, my channel is for drug recovery, and to prevent relapsing. All my music, none of it's gonna have lyrics, okay? Which is my best bet, to just have clean, clean music, which is classical, similar to Beethoven, Mozart, and all the great, piano players. But it's mainly to prevent you from listening to trap music, rap music, all that crazy whack rap. All those whack rap artists out there talking about doing drugs, slapping women, killing cops and all that kind of crazy stuff. Doing all the stupid things, evading arrest, just doing drugs. A lot of people overdose and they're not listening to classical, usually, motivational, upbeat, inspirational music. They're not listening to positive people. They're listening to some very negative, usually rap or trap music, whatever it is. So, and it's not that's not 100% of the case, but a lot of the times in my case it was I'd listen to rap. A lot of other people I've met in the psych ward, in jail, and prisons, they listen to rap, and sometimes if you want to change your mentality, your behavior, your attitude, your perception of the world, you might want to start listening to a little bit of country, a little bit of classical. I listen to classical music wherever I drive, and this is a sample. So it helps you think better. I mean, even a baby who's in the womb, a mother's womb, if you put headphones on the woman's stomach, or you just let it listen to the music and it feels the vibrations and it listens to it, it's more calmer when it's born. It's like it can learn better. Supposedly helps with brain development, IQ, intellect, things like that. So even a child, a baby in the womb, and obviously when it's born, learning to play the piano is, using your left and right hand. So you're using the left and right hemisphere of your brain, both sides of your brain. So it's going to help with creativity, memory, perception, spatial thinking, reasoning. It's your brain's a muscle. You got to exercise it to, improve, your ability to use your cognition. So, and with that said, it's gonna be something that you're really gonna want to get into, immerse yourself in, and practice. Like for me, I'm thinking about I have a keyboard, but I want to upgrade to another piano. Something like a digital keyboard, 88 keys, something maybe a grand piano one day. But learning to play just some masterpiece musics, masterpiece of music, whatever it's called. So symphony, orchestra, just something that it's beautiful. So that's my artist name. That's my label name, Eternal Lantern Collective, and you can find me on YouTube, Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Music, and a bunch of other platforms. Uh, Show your support and don't do drugs. Listen to classical music. Learn to play the piano, especially if you've done drugs and you want to recover. Use both sides of your brain. Learn to play it. Learn to read keys. That's the first step. Just learning to read the notes. Once you read the notes and you can learn to read the notes of a piano and the keys, you can play anything, right? It's just, basically like learning your ABCs. You learn your ABCs, you learn language and words, you can read anything, with a dictionary. If you don't know something, look it up. So that's it. Learn the keys, learn to play a piano. And if you don't want to learn the piano right away, just listen to my music. And I think it'll improve your mental functioning, IQ, spatial thinking, reasoning, memory. It'll evoke emotion, evoke deep thoughts of childhood, memories you've had in the past with family, and things like that. So thank you for listening and stay safe and take it easy.